Hi, I'm Thraeryn, and welcome to episode 2 of Minecraft for Cowards. I have a brand new mic, and I'm sure the difference in sound is immediately obvious. It sure was to me when I tried a test recording. Last episode, we made it through our first night, constructed a bed, and talked a little about caves. This video, I thought I'd discuss an important setting before we talk about relatively safe ways to gather resources underground. This is the accessibility menu, and it has one of a Frady Cat's most important toggles, show subtitles. When turned on, subtitles will both describe nearby sounds and show the direction from which they come. This can be incredibly useful in almost any setting. You can hear sheep, cows, or other animals past your field of view, and when you're underground, you can see things like zombie groans and skeleton rattles, along with an arrow pointing left or right. Don't want to encounter them? Dig in the other direction. Sometimes there's not an arrow, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to continue. This can happen when mobs are in front of you, or when they're in a cave above or below you. It's a decision each time. Gratefully, there's a way we can dig for resources pretty darn safely. All it takes is a little wood. We'll throw down our crafting table and look in the redstone portion of the recipe book for the humble trap door. Let's take some of our cobblestone to the crafting table, build some stairs, and dig a little way down. Once we're happy with our depth, we'll place our stairs for a quick return to the surface, and we'll carve out a moderate room and light it up. Now, let's place a trapdoor at the bottom of a block, 1 block away from the floor. We'll mine that first block, right-click to open the trapdoor, then we'll walk up to it and right-click again. Squish! Now we can dig a 1-block tunnel, collecting cobble for our eventual starter base, and any other resources we might find. Every once in a while, we can mine away a block to the side and place a torch. But that's solely to see what we're doing. We'll use the tricks so many others use, and dig out spaces to the left, so that if we decide to make a turn, or branch off in a different direction, we'll know that torches to our right mean we're going the right way back. Only a few mobs can fit in a 1-block space, and none of them spawn randomly in the world. You could safely leave a 1x1 tunnel dark if you wanted to constantly squint at your surroundings. Sometimes you'll mine out a blob of resources and find yourself standing up again. Gratefully, the recipe makes 2 trapdoors each time. All we have to do is build back up to the level of our tunnel, place our spare trapdoor, and squish ourselves down exactly as we did before. When we do, it's important to light up the larger area we just made, collect our trapdoor, an axe is the fastest tool to use, and put down some replacement blocks so we can go forward or back without standing each time. Let's mine for a while at super speed, then return to the surface to look at our haul. we are, back on the surface in warm, welcoming daylight, and with all these lovely blocks in our inventory. We may have enough to begin our starter base now. But that's for another episode. For now, enjoy your mining, remember to sleep at night, and click all the YouTube buttons if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again soon.